Okay, usually what I tell my clients, okay, please don't compare. And parents are not talking about boundaries, the limits. Okay, so we have to set a proper routine, set boundaries. Okay, if a kid is having 100 toys, same toys in the same category, in same color, and again if they are asking for the same toy, please set a boundary. Parents will come, like they will ask me, like, should I check them something? I have to take them to doctor. They are very hyperactive. Okay, they are jumping like monkeys. The surprising thing or like shocking thing is I'm getting a lot of abuse. Okay, both physical and sexual abuse. Book reading. Every parent should introduce book reading from 0 age itself. Okay. 15 minutes of book reading will help them to manage their stress actually.
Hello Ritz viewers, today we have Asha Bakyaraj'S with us. She's a parental counselor. Hello ma'am.
Hello, hi.
Hi. And this term parental counselor is it has become very important nowadays because everybody has n number of doubts in parenting because the generation change, the generation gap has been increased and they have a lot of doubts in their parenting. So for what all the factors they approach you for the counseling?
Yes, as you told, definitely the generation gap, it is like very vast, okay. Understanding the children itself, it has become very challenge. So mostly parents approach me for anger management. Okay, that is from the perspective of parents, they want to know like how to manage their anger. Okay, one of that is there, and another thing is even the children. See, all the children know what they do is how the parent behave, they follow it, they do it. Okay, so obviously, how can we manage the anger? Like, how can we teach them the anger management? That is major thing. Okay. Second, screen time, like 4 to 5 hours of screen time. Okay, kids are always like from once they are back from school, they are watching screen, mobile, YouTube, whatever it is. 4 to 5 hours, they are like they cannot manage their own. Routine because of the screen time, they don't know how to manage their routine. Okay, and kids are not going to school.
Really?
Really, yeah, that too, like 7th standard kids, 8th standard kids, okay, they are not going to, they are not willing to go. Okay, and the fourth thing is like they cannot find the interest. Okay, like parents don't know what the children is interested.
Okay, okay.
Okay, like how to handle them, and like what are the things they are they like or they do not like, that thing. And the fifth one is like kids are not connecting to parents.
So I have a doubt here. When we grew up, our parents used to, scold us or shout at us, and it didn't bother us much. We understood that they are our parents and they are probably correcting us. We had that mindset. But I can see there's a huge change in kids' mentality. And why do you think that happened?
Okay, usually what I tell my clients, okay, please don't compare. Like
Okay, yeah.
our parents are like this, okay, now we are like, maybe hormonal change. They're too much addicted to social media, peer pressure, a lot of peer pressure, like n number of reasons are there, okay. But please don't compare like we were like this, our parents were like this, since so that like now we can follow the same thing, because this generation kids are like it's totally different. Okay, so please first of all have like remove that thought from you, like don't compare your generations and all. We usually project ourselves as a modern parent, okay, but we are not modern parents. But we project like that, and a lot of pamperings. And parents are not talking about boundaries, the limits. Okay, routine is very mandatory. So though we are in a modern world, a routine is very must even for an adult, right? Like we have to wake up at 6 o'clock, office we have to be present at 8 o'clock, and most adults we are not following it. Okay, but it is very mandatory for a kid. Okay, once they are back from school, what they are doing, they are taking their iPad or the screen time is there. You teach them that okay, once you are back, Okay, 15 minutes you can relax yourself. Okay, go to washroom, come, then you have like 40 minutes of screen time, then you go and play, then you study. So we have to set that routine to them. Okay, if that routine is not there, obviously no, that sleep pattern, everything will be changed. And if there is no limit or boundaries, kids will be awake till 12 a.m. also, and next day will be a problem. Parents, you usually they will complain like they are not getting up, like buses at 8:15 and the kids used to get up only at 7:45, and we used to fight, we used to beat, rush them. Yeah, obviously how the day will be for a kid. Okay, so we have to set a proper routine, set boundaries. Okay, if a kid is having 100 toys, same toys in the same category, in same color, and again if they are asking for the same toy, please set a boundary. Talk to them. Though you have money, please tell them like already you are having this toy. Okay, it is not necessary. Okay, and when you are going to a mall or shopping complex, from home itself you have to tell them, okay, now we are going to buy this only. For you today, we are not going to buy anything, so you should not ask. In case after going there they are playing tantrums, and if they are asking no, be very patient and tell them no. Let them do whatever we can see lot of kids rolling in the floor, shouting. Yeah. Okay, please be patient and ignore them. And once let them do it. Okay, like yes, of course public will be there, all will be seeing. What you can do is you can just lift them, and you can maybe go to some like calm place and leave them, let them cry or whatever they want. After half an hour you go and do your work. Okay, returning back to home, you have to tell them, from next time I'm not going to take you to any shopping complex, because I already told you that I'll not buy this. So we need to set that limit, we need to draw that boundaries, we need to talk about our family culture, everything. Then only the kids will know what is what.
Okay. And talking about this evolution of this generation, so when you started your career in the counseling career, there would be fewer things. Now you have multiple things to counsel about. So which one did you think was the silliest one, or like you were surprised that idukallama counseling varanga, or this has become a thing to counsel them both for kids and parents? So which one is very silly, or which one has surprised you, in fact?
See, it's almost like 4 years. Okay, I started my career. The silliest thing what I used to say is, no, my kid is running always, my kid is jumping, my kid is throwing objects. Yeah, really, for that they used to come to count. Then what kids will do? Will they go and cook in kitchen? Parents will come, like they will ask me like, should I check them something? I have to take them to doctor. They are very hyperactive. Okay, they are jumping like monkeys. They are like everything. Whatever a child will do, they will definitely do. Okay, so they have to accept it. If a kid is throwing object, okay, n number of time, teach them. Okay, you go and pick that object, and you have to show them like you have to do this. Okay, this is the one thing I always feel silly. The surprising thing or like shocking thing is I'm getting a lot of abuse. Okay, both physical and sexual abuse.
For
It
children?
is. Yes, for children. Yeah, children in the sense I always talk about, like teen also I used to tell. Okay, but I'm getting a lot of abuse.
What do you think would be that main reason to push them to this extent? Or is it the exposure they get, or is it the boundaries we were talking about? Which is the main reason for that?
Exposure, and parents not talking about the proper sex education or the hormonal changes. They are not talking about to every kids. Okay, see, one more thing I can include, like book reading. Every parent should introduce book reading from 0 age itself. Okay, once the baby is born, you start like just the pictures. Okay, you can show them. They actually don't know the colors and all, but just you can show, this is car, this is ball. From 0 age we can start book reading. Actually parents, like they are thinking like already they are too much engaged, school, dance, karate, everything, they are too much engaged. So they feel like they don't have time for book reading. If I tell them like start a book reading now, they'll tell me, ma'am, my child is already in a board exam. You can I tell, look, that's okay, 15 minutes of book reading will help them to like manage their stress actually. But the book should be in their kids interest. Like a parent should not force them to read a book of their choice. It should be the kids' choice.
So they should introduce the habit, and they should pick it up from there.
Yes, and a book reading will help them to talk about everything. Every day, okay, 10 minutes of family time should be there. Okay, wherein the parent should not advise the kids. That is the main criteria. It should be very specific, okay, not like you did a good job, okay, like not like that, but it should be a specific thing, like see, today you woke up on your own, right? Because a counselor is someone who is a bridge between a parent and children.